Could you tell me your name, please?
Yes. My name is Kate and I'm a Makaton tutor in Suffolk, and I'm the parent of my son Alfie, who has learning disabilities.
Have you ever felt that your voice has been effective in making a compliment or a complaint?
Yes, I do. I have felt that. I think it's really important to say what's working well and what's not working well, and to support people to get better if something's not working very well. And I think I'm getting better and better at saying it and being less scared about upsetting people.
Do you feel, as a parent, that your voice and expert experiences are valued by professionals?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you can tell people stories about what it's like and make them understand what you go through when they don't go through the same things, if you can make it clear to them, then I think then people start to understand, and then they hear, and then you can help them see what needs to change or stay the same or get better. Yeah, I think as the mum of somebody who's had special educational needs and has been through the education system and needs lots of care and support, I've had to really advocate for him and help people understand what he needs and what is working and what isn't working. So sometimes people feel criticised, and sometimes it feels difficult to ask someone to change something, to do it in a different way, because you don't want them to feel like you're being horrible. But if you can say it in a way that makes everyone feel like they're in a team working together to get the best, then that's when it works really well, and I don't feel like I'm being mean and they don't feel like they're being told off.
When things are wrong, you just want to, naturally get annoyed about it, but that doesn't, from our experiences, it's a matter of people coming along with you, isn't it? And let's all talk about this together, kind of thing.
Yeah, do everything we can together to get to the place where we want to go. Yeah.
You know who to complain to if you need to.
Not always. Usually, if I don't know, then I'll ask somebody that I know that's in a similar situation. So I'll ask another parent if it's something about being a parent, or someone else that uses the trains if it's something about using the trains. So not always. I use the internet quite a lot to find out. But over the care and support of my son, then I would go to his social worker first.
So the systems are in place, like, say you want Suffolk County Council, for instance, customer complaints. Are those systems work for you when you see? Are they easy systems to navigate?
I think that, for instance, Suffolk County Council have a complaints procedure, and they've done everything they can to make it easy for you to complain. But actually what happens is that as a country we tend not to want to complain. So what we'll do is we'll try usually to find the person that's in your situation and kind of have a conversation about getting things better. But I now know how to do it, and actually I've learned over time and through my work and stuff that it's really important to make that official complaint, because what happens with someone like Suffolk County Council, if you make the official complaint and use the official complaint form, then they have to fix it, and they have a time frame, and it's much more official, and it gets counted. Whereas if you've had a kind of conversation, which is what we tend to want to do, is kind of go, actually it's not really quite working, could we try this? It can take ages to get it resolved, and then it's really difficult to come back and say, but I told you ages ago that this wasn't working. If you use the official complaint system, bam, everyone's like, okay, right, let's do it. You have to do it by then, and we have to do it and fix it. And then you've got a proper paper trail, so everyone knows when the time frame, when your complaint started, when it should be finished, and that way. So I would recommend that you definitely find the official complaint system and use that. It can feel like you're being really kind of harsh, but actually they want you to do that, and for them that's the kindest way and that's the quickest way. In my work I now know that that's really important, that the good news is as good as the bad news, because when you say something's working really well, then people know that they've got it right. I think we all tend to think, well, they've got it right, good, and they should have done. And you forget to say, actually, that was brilliant and that worked really well for me. But it's really important to say that it's worked well, because it means you'll get more of the good and less of the bad if people know what the good looks like. So it's important to say.